Welcome and good morning to another edition of the Friday Morning Commute. This is your host, Rovin Doug. Hope everyone is having a amazing Friday morning so far. I am, and my technical workday has not even started yet. We are headed there to do that now. So, as always, let's go ahead and get started with the agent of the 9 of the 48 hours, Xur himself, the harbinger of Xurios, and the bringer of salt to much people. Because, well, let's face it, if you buy 3 of coins, you can get most of the exotics without his help. Anyways. Thankfully, that is still RNG based and not 100% consistent. That's the only saving grace to that. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get started. For everyone, we have the Legacy Exotic Helmet Engram. Second week in a row, by the way. I had the same thing last week. Again, Legacy Exotic Engrams will only decrypt into Year 1 exotics, weighted towards the ones that you currently do not own. Now, if you get a Year 1 exotic that has a Year 2 or Year 3 equivalent, then, and only then, will you be able to purchase the Year 2 or Year 3 equivalent, if it has one, from the exotic, in this case, armor kiosk. Otherwise, you will not get a Year 2 or Year 3 exotic from a Legacy Exotic Engram. Now, for the Titans, we have the Insurmountable Skull Front Helmet. For the Hunters, we have the ATS/8 Tarantella chest piece. And then for the Warlocks, we have the Voidfang vestments. Considering how things have gone with the update, I can't remember what's going to be good. Sadly, I can't. And then for everyone, we have the 4th Horseman, which is a full auto shotgun of the Arc variety, if I'm not mistaken. Now, with that being said, Bungie gave us a teaser to a teaser yesterday. Now, if you read the weekly update, you'll have found out that we are going to learn what's coming up on the roadmap for Destiny Vanilla. And when I mean Destiny Vanilla, I mean nothing pertaining towards Destiny 2 that I know of. Today, they said early March, and it's early March, and so they're like, well, I guess we have everything that we need, but it's not ready today. It will be ready tomorrow. And you might be going, well, why didn't you just do it today? And that's because software development. If you don't have any background, if you don't have any knowledge, you might think that software developers are these walking lexicons of syntax and the proper words or algorithms to use when. While there are very few who are like that, the majority of us have our toolkit, and then whenever we start reaching outside that toolkit or mess with a portion of our toolkit that perhaps is not the most flexed, we go and we research and we, try to derive the correct way to implement something. And that takes time. Software development has a timeline, and then you look at it and you go, we need to extend it a little, put in a buffer. Because what's going to happen, and what has probably happened with Destiny 2, is you account for how much time it's going to take, but then you don't account for time where you're going to encounter roadblocks or bugs that you didn't foresee coming, or architecture changes in the software that have to be made in order to allow for extension of the program later on. And some of this can be accounted for, but most of the time you really can't say anything about it until it's done. Josh on Fire, thank you for joining. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Now, with that being said, we have this great Destiny update coming today at 1 p.m. Central, 11 a.m. Pacific. So, a lot of the filler for the weekly update from Bungie is actually happening today. And to be honest, I debated waiting until after the announcement to do this, because since I work at home, it would be easy for me to stop and do it. But I have this set time. I like to get my videos out before 1 o'clock Central. So we will just see what happens and talk about it next week, because I'm sure everyone will need a refresher by then. But I'm really excited to see what is going to happen between now and Destiny 2. Now, again, Destiny 2 is still not confirmed. All we know is that at the Activision stockholder meeting, they confirmed it as a line item that Destiny 2 will release fourth quarter of this year, or late this year. So, with that being said, let's hope Bungie can deliver. And let's hope the bugs stay small and the roadblocks are minimal and easily diverted around. That brings us to Iron Banner. Now, Iron Banner, I have not touched any this week at all. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night were terrible nights of sleep. Our youngest, our little guy, for whatever reason, would sleep for about 3 hours, and then he would wake up screaming, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. And so my wife and I have gotten about, up until last night, we'd gotten about 10 hours of sleep total. And it was a little bit better last night, so that was really nice. He'd also been reluctant to eat bottles, and so that doesn't help at all. So he actually is starting to get back into his normal routine of eating bottles and, being his happy, normal self, which makes me happy. Oh, so happy, happy and merry and gay, all on the month of May. So, with that being said, I've not touched any Iron Banner. Goodness, it's so hard to actually say the right one whenever you're intending to say the right one. I don't know if I actually plan on touching any Iron Banner at all, which is sad, but I just don't see it happening. I would love to, though. It would be amazing. I just don't see it happening. So, with that being said, we'll probably see another Iron Banner beginning of April. I've kind of enjoyed this trend at the beginning of the month. Like, straddles that very end, very beginning point quite nicely, especially on the split weeks. So, that's been nice. On the work front, I've been doing about 50-hour weeks, and so that's a little bit of a stretch to work as well as get chores done and spend time with family and everything. So I'm still getting an adjustment period to that. My goal is, once all sickness and everything is done, that we will actually be able to I'll be able to get a little bit more stream time in. But, family comes first, chores come first. Yeah, chores come first. That need to be the kid. All that fun stuff before. My intent is to still be an active member of the communities that I'm in, or that I'm frequently a part of, but I need to, focus on family, focus on getting that stuff done. So, one more time, we'll go through what Xur has for us before we depart. Again, I'm Rovan Doug. Thanks for stopping by. This week, Xur has the Legacy Exotic Helmet. Remember, Legacy Exotics are only for Year 1 and will only give you a Year 1 exotic weighted towards the ones that you don't have. Otherwise, I believe it's an equal random distribution for all the other exotics that you do have, as long as you have them all. A Year 1 exotic will not give you a Year 2 or Year 3 unless it has a Year 1, the Year 1 has a Year 2 or Year 3 equivalent. In that case, you can go purchase it from the exotic armor or weapon kiosk. It's armor this week. For the Titans, we have the Insurmountable Skullfront. For the Hunters, we have the ATS/8 Tarantella chest piece. And then for the Warlocks, we have the Voidfang Vestments chest piece. For everyone, we have the Fourth Horseman, which is a arc full auto shotgun. Goes pop, 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 pop. A lot of fun. Again, my name is Rovan Doug. Thanks again for stopping by. If you'd like to see more of these videos, you can jump on over to YouTube if you're here on Periscope, as well as see me also see content update from me on Twitter and Twitch, all under the same username of Rovan Doug. Or if you're here on YouTube, you can follow me on Twitter and Periscope to see when I go live for these Friday morning commutes, as well as also see when I go live on Twitch. Again, all under the same username of Rovan Doug, which is my username here on Periscope. So thanks again for stopping by. I hope everyone has an amazing week, and I will see you all next week. Eyes up, Guardians, and I will see you Starside. Bye.